Good evening. This is the evening news on Remo TV. I am Ajala Ayomide on National News. The FCT Police Command has debunked the viral message in some sections of social media purporting that Omoyele Sowore was shot by a female Assistant Commissioner of Police at the Unity Fountain. A statement by ASP Yusuf Miriam, Public Relations Officer, said, contrary to the speculation, police operatives professionally restored calm at the Unity Fountain following attempts by a group of protesters to incite a public disturbance. The protesters who went on a rampage were resisted by police operatives in order to prevent them from causing a breakdown of law and order. There is no need of such incident at the time of this release. The command enjoins residents to remain calm and law-abiding while reaffirming its commitment towards the protection of lives and property within the FCT. Still on national news, registration for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam at the direct entry closed last Saturday. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has granted a 2-week waiver for candidates who failed to complete their registration processes. Under this period, which begins on Monday, 31st of May to June 15th, candidates in this category are to visit any of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board offices, including JAMB-owned professional test centers, across the nation to complete their registration. The board's head of media and protocol, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, made this known in a statement he released on Monday morning. The statement, which said, due to time constraints within the window available to JAMB on the annual national examination timetable, further extensions of the registration process is not feasible, he explained. Nevertheless, the board is desirous of availing every prospective candidate the opportunity to still participate in 2021 registration exercise. All prospective candidates with genuine proofs or failed effort to register before the closing date are to do so between May 31st and 15th of June 2021. They are to submit a certified bank draft of 4,000 naira only in favor of the JAMB admissions. They are to also submit a certified bank draft of 4,000 naira only in favor of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board and obtain a signed duplicate copy from the office. On international news, voters in Somaliland are casting their ballots in parliamentary and local elections on Monday, highlighting process in the semi-autonomous region of Somalia that over the years has avoided the destructive violence plaguing other parts of the Horn of Africa country. More than 1 million of Somaliland's 4 million people are registered to vote in the elections that have been delayed, with the parliamentary elections being held more than a decade late, while the municipal elections are 4 years late. The region has invited international observers for the elections, including political figures. From elsewhere in Africa. Somaliland broke away from Somalia in 1991, but no country has recognized the region. Despite lacking international recognition, Somaliland has maintained its own independent government, currency, and security system. Greg Mills, director of a South African-based group that is observing the polls, said in a statement that the semi-autonomous region represents an example of an African country which is committed to democracy and development and deserves the support of every African who wants to see progress on this continent. On sports news, the start of the group phase of the World Cup qualifiers might have been postponed, but African national teams will be busy over the first 2 weeks of June. Many teams have organized friendly internationals to prepare for September's belated kickoff of the Qatar 2022 group campaign. There is one competitive encounter when Sierra Leone hosted Benin in an African Cup of Nations qualifier held over for March when Benin refused to play in Freetown after having 5 of their key players declared COVID-19 positive by a local medical officer. The rescheduled game is now scheduled June 12 to 14, but the Confederation of African Football are yet to fix the details. Benin, who needs a draw to qualify for next January's final, must do without 2 injured regulars, Ceci and Cedric, while Emmanuel Moro and David Kiki are suspended. The 5 players are all declared positive in March, are also in the squad. African champions Algeria are seeking to extend their 24-match unbeaten run in 3 friendlies, but coach Jamel Belmadi must do without Nations Cup hero Ismail Benassa, who is having a surgery on her foot. Finally, entertainment news. Nollywood actress Eucharia Anunobi has attained the highest level of academic qualification. The veteran actress was recently conferred with a PhD, and a filmmaker called Maureen Solomon Okereke shared the news. Maureen, who attended the event, also shared photos and videos on her social media page. The actress was also seen giving a speech with a mic in her hands. And that's it on the evening news on Remo TV. For more news, you can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Official Remo TV. You can also visit our website on www.remotv.com.ng. I am Ajala MD. Good evening.